Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. Today, as you can see, we are doing a Mundo game. And this is once again a non-spectator mode replay, which means that we can, well, we cannot see other lanes. And that means, of course, that we are going to have to follow Mundo around all day long. Because if he isn't watching it, we can't see it. At least we can see the people moving around, of course. But we can't actually see anything else. So the enemy team seems to want to invade over here because there was someone over here. And we're going to have to see how that works out for them. Yeah, there was someone running through this. So I'm assuming they're all grouping up over here and then coming in afterwards. However, Mundo is just happily going to farm. Well, he has to. He has to do something, right? And well, there's a good defense over here, making sure that the blue does not get stolen. However, we are going for the red, of course, because we are Mundo. We don't need blue. All we need is, yeah, we need an early red, and then with that early red, it should be easy enough to get this going, to start the jungling at least. Are they going to take it? Wow, at level 1. That is so risky. Huh. But anyhow, yeah, we can't see the health on it, not even here, as you can see. And yeah, they are going to get it. So I wasn't sure whether they were going to get it. And yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, the Mundo giving away his early. Oh, he forgot to use his health potions, and now he lost his red buff. Not that that's a really big problem because yeah, the red buff would have timed out anyway, because he's not going to gank right this instant. Mundo is not really a super ganker in the early game. He becomes better once he hits level 6 and he gets that movement speed increase. Obviously taking a bit of damage there from his own skills. But it's all good. We are just going to continue on with our jungle. There's only one camp available, so not a whole lot of choice here. And oh! In trouble here. Hecarim coming in. Is Cassiopeia going to be here? Cassiopeia is not going to be here. And no. No, the Hecarim just walks out. It seems that Cassiopeia didn't see it because she is full health. She could have easily walked over here and at least gotten that kill, because that should have been an easy kill. So using the Burning Agony quite fanatically, but he is going to, well, stay safe this time. Last time, of course, it didn't really work out for him. But yeah, well, it's all good. Did they get a kill here? I'm not actually sure. Oh yeah, they did get the kill. So, never mind. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, and Leona's going to get out of there. Nice gank attempt, but it didn't really work out. So why did they have 3 guys bottom lane? Is that the top laner? Yeah, the top laner actually went to the bottom lane. Not actually sure if Sivir is the bottom laner or the top laner then, because I didn't really pay attention to that. Because oh no, Vladimir is, of course. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Sivir was on our team, of course. Duh. Never mind. So who died on their team? Because I don't really know that. It was the Hecarim then? Yeah, I guess the Hecarim died. I, of course, completely whiffed on this one, but well, that happens a lot. You know that if you watch my videos. Yeah, once again, the Hecarim coming in. And yeah, once again, he is just being stupid. I don't understand. Hecarim is not a counter jungler, dude. Hecarim is a ganker who can really farm quite well, but is definitely not a counter jungler, because what's he gonna do? I mean, yeah, I really don't understand what you're thinking if you're doing this. So he was watching this, and yeah, if he watches, we can actually see this the health bar on this guy. But yeah, in this case, not so much. So he got away with about 400 health, I guess. So that's still plenty. And it seems that we are going for another blue buff. Once again, going to Cassiopeia, and yeah, with the new jungle thingy. With the new jungle AI, that's what I wanted to say. You can actually start the blue before your jungler is there, and a great flash there by Zed, even though it's not really necessary. I mean, he's Zed, he can just place his shadow and be fine. And it seems that the enemy team doesn't have blue up. It's kind of nice that you can walk through this, well, pretty much without any regard for whatever the enemy is doing, because they can't see you. And there's Zed. Nope, not gonna happen. Nothing is going to happen, except that maybe they're now going to be able to do some damage to this guy. But the ultimate comes out from Zed, and is he going to be able to kill her? No! Oh, so close though, but it is not nearly good enough to stay alive. So Cassiopeia gets both of those kills, which is exactly the way you would want that. Because, well, Cassiopeia, of course, way better with gold than Mundo. Even though Mundo with gold is, of course, very nice as well. I have a game on my channel somewhere from a really fat Mundo. And yeah, he got like 20 kills. Because Mundo cannot be killed at some point. And Lulu is not going to last hit this. Because, well, she can slow, but she does not have the damage required. She's, however, going to run to the tower. And oh, she's going to run back. No, Mundo grab her. Ah, that was a shame. Mundo could have easily grabbed her there. Yeah, she should have ran through the turret and then maybe through the jungle, but at least through the turret, because now she was in a pretty dangerous position, and she still is, because now she's over here. It is, however, not going to be happening for Mundo. No, unfortunately. He did not get that. I'm not sure if he could go up against the Tristana there. But he is going to try at least to, well, to make his presence known. So he's trying to do something. The problem is that with Mundo, if you don't hit the cleaver, you don't have any CC. So you're pretty much useless. Later on in the team fights, of course, hitting the cleavers is way easier. So yeah, that becomes way easier to get kills and be useful. So in the early game, I do recommend, if you're Mundo, yeah, you gank every now and then, but definitely you should spend most of your time just farming it up. So it's a 1-for-1 trade here, but it's going to be a 2-for-1. Unless Cassiopeia can make this work, then it's a 2-for-2. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Hecarim, of course, could have made that a 2-for-1 for the enemy team, because he could have ran back, so just over here, and then the Vladimir would have caught up, and they would have gotten that little bit extra damage a little bit earlier, and he would have probably stayed alive. But not only that, he would have moved outside of the poison, because the poison was down on the ground. And you really don't want that. You don't want to stand in that. Yeah, the Vladimir here just doing his damage and having insane damage. And a double kill here. He is now 5-0. Yeah, he was 3-0. Already had his sorcerer's shoes and his Hexack revolver. So yeah, he is dangerous. You need to watch the score screen. And of course, this guy, yeah, he has a little bit of ability power here. But for the rest, it's all defensive items and not so much really defensive, but not offensive either. So yeah, there's that. So really unfortunate that they ran in like that, because yeah, you have to take care of the fact that Vladimir ultimate does a lot of damage, and you don't want to get caught by it with two guys when you don't really have anything yet. I mean, the magic resist at 42, yeah, that's not good enough to go up against an AP carry. And we are going to do some damage, but not good enough. Nope. Zed comes in. He is going to grab the Oh, Leona! Yeah, Leona goes down. That's a shame. Yeah. Well, that's the way it is sometimes. And the rest of the team comes in. It is 4 versus 2 in this bottom lane now. Sivir retreating a little bit too far. And yeah, well, that's just the way it is. I mean, she ran back a little bit too far. Could have done some damage to the minions at least, so that they wouldn't have to deal with this whole wave of minions. And yeah, the polymorph of course coming out, and now they're going to have to run back. No, just poke, but don't stay. Yep, they stayed too long. Sivir still had that, but she didn't spell shield the ultimate, even though that was the only one that was worth actually shielding. But we are going to pick up 3 kills here. Come on. Yes, we are going to pick up 2 there. And no, this is not going to work. She has a movement speed increase, so this shouldn't work. The ultimate goes down for Mundo, and he is going to engage in this fight then. Someone hit him, but that was not good enough. So the silence on Vladimir, but Vladimir is not going to die really quickly, so you have to pound on him with the entire team. Come on! Oh, bye-bye, Mr. Vladimir. And we are at very, very low health here, which is, yeah, unfortunate to say the least. No, it's really lucky that he actually got out. And hang on, someone wants to get out of the room. One of my cats actually got was inside of the room, where she always is, and yeah, she wanted to get out because, well, that's the way it goes with cats. They never want to stay in one place too long. And I did close the door because, well, I don't like it when people just hear me screaming all day long. Though screaming at my computer is generally something I do on my own. And here we go. We finally have some damage now. And of course, with a level 5 cleaver, the cleavers are going to hurt pretty nicely. And we are going to pick up this tower. Come on, pick up the tower. Make me proud. Of course, with the masochism, you can actually do a whole lot of damage to the tower. Because, yeah, you get an additional amount of attack damage, which is awesome. But yeah, he's not going to go for that. We're going to go for the red buff instead. And yeah, Mundo is great to play. He's not so much great to watch. There are several champions that are better to watch than to play actually. But, well, Mundo is one of the champions that is really fun to play because, well, the adrenaline you get from escaping at low health or things like that, which happens a lot with Mundo, or just tanking up an entire team fight. That is just very good. Anyway, we lost Dragon there. So enemies picked up Dragon. And Hecarim is coming in here to do some damage. But it is Mundo who is doing the damage. And is he going to be able to finish that? No, but the Lulu should be dead here. I mean, this should result in at least 1 kill for the blue team. They are going to pick up that kill. However, they're going to continue on. They lost 1, but they picked up 3 here. Yes, nicely done. And Lulu is still here. Triple kill for Cassiopeia, who is really doing well. She is now 10 and 1. 10 and 1, a great score. And yeah, I'm still looking for a Cassiopeia game. So if you have one, let me know. And send it to me. And if you have questions about that, just go to my channel page, which is youtube.com/casualprogamer, and watch the video there titled How to Send a Game or Replay. It explains how to record, how to send, how to do whatever. Everything. It explains everything. It's a comprehensive video on everything you can possibly want to know about that. Anyhow, yeah, we are warding up pretty nicely. Yeah, he is building, just buying wards instead of building that side stone. Sidestone could have been very good on Mundo, because Mundo can pretty much go wherever he wants. And although it's not as useful as on someone like Lee Sin, getting those wards out is really good. Hang on, yeah, we are going to go in here. And this should be an easy fight for us, because they completely overextended as the red team. And as long as Cassiopeia can stay alive, which she can't. Oh, if she could have stayed alive, she would have done so well. But unfortunately, she got focused by Vladimir. And Vladimir actually gets a double kill. Well, not the one on Cassiopeia, because that one was made by the Lulu. But still, it should have been an easy kill. There you go. Nom nom nom. On your face. And oh yeah, that was not good at all. But anyway, we could have done way better, but everyone I think got hit by the Vladimir ultimate. And yeah, Vladimir just completely demolished that, well, their damage dealer, their best damage dealer, Cassiopeia. And because of that, they kind of got screwed. Plus, Cassiopeia didn't have blue, which kind of screwed her over as well, because it's a lot of cooldown reduction. I don't know if she has any cooldown reduction. No, this one doesn't have it. And this one doesn't have it either. I'm not sure about the items anymore. I mean, of course I know all the old items, but they changed so much that I really don't know anymore. So anyhow, we are going to go into the top lane with 3 of us, and it's 3 versus 3 actually. Wow, enemy team doing a good job of just keeping tabs on where, well, our team is. And yeah, oh, yeah, the Mundo Cleaver missed there because he got scared, and rightfully so, because this is way too much to deal with. Sivir is going to die instantly, and we are going to run back here. The ultimate's already used. Are we going to just run out? Because that would be the smart move. The enemy team just, well, raking in the kills. And oh my god. Yeah, it could have been a double kill here for the Mundo. But it could have also been, which is much, much more likely, that he, yeah, he would have just died. Oh, so close. Yeah, Vladimir rightfully does not want to engage here. Your ultimate's up, dude. Yeah. Could have used that ultimate immediately and ran back from where he came. And yeah, obviously Vladimir is no longer here. He is, however, top lane still. And are we going to be able to do this? Oh, no, go for him. Oh my god. Flash. Flash Cleaver. There you go. Cleaver. Yes. That is the way it was supposed to be. Now, if you're overextending like that, then yeah, you should die. And that is the way it is. So Zed is coming in, and Zed is going to kill the Mundo now. Oh, the dodge. Oh my god, no, no, no. What are you doing? Why did you get out of that bush? Well, against 3 it wouldn't have mattered, but against the 1 that we could see, it would have been safer in the bush there. And oh my god, Cassiopeia is going to try now. But yeah, they really, really need to protect the Cassiopeia better, because it's the only hope they have currently. And that means that if Cassiopeia dies like this, so on her own, while being focused by someone like Hecarim, someone random, that the enemy team is just going to dominate the team fights, and that is not the way that's supposed to be. And yeah, Zed is really doing well on the enemy team, as in engaging on the enemies, but not really getting the kills. The kills all go to Vladimir, it seems. He is 9-2 now, but also 5 kills for Tristana, which is excellent, and even Lulu picked up a kill. On the enemy team, yeah, you can see the 0-6 Sivir, and Sivir is of course a great champion, but yeah, you do need to learn to play her, because using that spell shield the way this guy is doing, yeah, that's a little bit too random. You need to block the spells that are actually important, and Yeah, not just like that. Not just put it on and hope that you will hit something, because that is not the way that works. So, oh, the great Cassiopeia ultimate, catching 2 or 3 guys, but especially melting that Tristana. And we are going to continue this fight. Oh, protect the Cassiopeia. Yeah, Cassiopeia is dead here. Just run out and live to fight another day. She did do quite a bit of extra damage, but we are going to die once again. Lulu should die here as well. Lulu is going to go down. At least Silver picked up that kill. And we are going to run away. Oh, it was. It's hard to do this. It is really hard to do this because obviously the enemy team is getting pretty fed. The enemy team has the same amount of kills that we do, but yeah, that's normally not where you want to be. You want to be ahead of the enemy team. But currently, gold-wise, I think the enemy team is ahead because they have, well, 3 guys over 140. We only have 1 guy over 140. And we have 1 at 120. So currently, we are significantly behind in farm, especially the top lane. The top lane is really super behind, and of course the Sivir is also pretty far behind. She's about 45 minions behind, which is another 3 kills. And since she only has 1 kill to begin with, she was already 4 kills behind on the Tristana. But anyhow, we are going to go for another little bit of damage here. The Cassiopeia going to be fine, and this time, even though there was no protection, she still stayed alive because the enemy just didn't have enough. And here we go. We are going to try to escape, I'm assuming. Yeah, Cassiopeia's out, so that's the only thing that matters. What they do with this guy, who cares, right? Nobody cares. At least I don't. So yeah, the enemy team, yeah, I just wanted to show you the items. The enemy team is doing a great job of just protecting each other. I don't know if these are like queues, so trio queues or more, but they're doing a great job of just, well, just staying together, and when someone is in danger or when a situation arises where they can get a kill or can get killed, then they all go there. And well, that is normally a good thing, although it can actually result in, well, too many grouping ups. So if you group up too many times, then you don't really have the map control anymore. So you kind of lose the ability to go to 2 lanes at the same time if you always group up. And if the enemy team does do that and they defend at the lane where you are, then yeah, you're kind of screwed because they're going to split push the other lane then. But well, this team doesn't really have a split pusher. I guess Mundo would be the best split pusher here because with his ultimate he can actually run away once the enemies show up. Plus he has a crap ton of HP. But all in all, yeah, it's not the best. So definitely not as good of a split pusher as some AD or ranged ADs are. But yeah, he can still do well. Or, well, I guess not so much ranged. I mean, great split pushers come in all shapes and sizes, but they're always AD. They're never really tanks. I mean, Master Yi is probably the best split pusher, I would say. Well, no, Nidalee. I would give that to Nidalee. AD Nidalee can really do a lot of damage to turrets, and not only that, she can escape way better than Master Yi can. But yeah, Master Yi, also great escape and of course more damage. But we are finally going to win a team fight. It has taken so long before they could actually win one again. And we should be able to get this kill. I don't know where she went. Well, neither does Mundo. But yeah, apparently she went somewhere where we can't find her anymore. And we are going to crush this turret finally. I mean, that took forever to take down this turret because, well, this turret should have already gone down. Well, could have already gone down when Mundo was here the first time, and when only Lulu was defending it. So he is going to use his masochism here for 70 extra attack damage. It is, of course, great. Yeah, it's a great thing to have. So the 70 extra attack damage, it's a little bit more because you also get percentage based on your health that's missing. But yeah, currently he wasn't missing any health. But yeah, you can get up to I guess 139 extra damage there with level 3. With level 5 I believe it's 199. Oh, I guess 200 because they will round it off, I'm guessing. So if you're at 1 HP, I guess you can. Anyhow, we are going to just destroy the minion camps and the lanes and push up everything, because that is what we need to do here. We need to push up all of the lanes, and that's the way it is. The enemy team completely grouped up once again over here somewhere. So they may be going for Dragon. I don't know when it spawns because the enemy team keeps taking it. So we can't actually see it. Let's finish before they catch up. They are completely ahead, like insanely ahead. They're just not ahead in kills. But in minions they are definitely ahead. Although they're not farming as hard anymore. So, yeah. We'll have to see how that works out. So, yeah, of course the enemy team, because they group up, they don't farm as much anymore. And that's exactly what I mean by if you group up too much, or too many times I should say, then you don't get the ability to be in 2 different lanes, which means that instead of having 3 lanes plus the jungle experience-wise, you are going to have 1 lane plus the jungle, which means you lose about half of your complete farm. And that as a team can be very detrimental to your gold income. I have no clue what's going on, but it seems that Cassiopeia died, and we are going to trade 2 for 2. Oh, no, no, no. I will eat you. So it's a 3 for 2. Cool. Oh, Vladimir, that was too late, bro. Yeah, you are going to die now. Oh, the Leona actually picked up that kill. Even though she is probably the last one that should pick up that kill. But yeah, well, they are getting there. They are getting to the point where, as you can see, they are all very tanky. Very tanky, very tanky, very tanky, and then 2 very squishies. But the 3 that are remaining are very tanky dudes, and they can definitely do well here just by being there. So they don't really have to do anything spectacular. All they have to do is just stand there and be scary. But it's going to be very hard for the enemy team to actually go up against this. Yeah, that was great. That was great, Zed. That was perfect. Shadow exactly in the place where you are. That's like more than perfect. Because you don't want to damage all the minions at the same time. That would be silly. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, it's kind of a game where there's a lot of running around without any purpose, any real purpose anyway. So we are kind of grouping up here, kind of, because the Cho'Gath is still in the top lane. Oh my god, Sivir gets 1 shot. And Mundo is in trouble as well. Oh, he is... Wow! I thought he was dead. I really thought he was dead there. Double kill for Cassiopeia. And is she going to... No, she's not going to do any more damage. The ultimate from Mundo came back up. So he is back in the fight and we are going for it here. Come on, no, you have to wait with that cleaver. Now he should have, yeah, well, it comes back up eventually, of course. But yeah, you really need to hit those cleavers when people are running away from you. And come on. No, 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 you saw her running here. Oh, well, he's not going for that. He's going for the mid turret. I'm just saying, screw you. We're just going for the tower. What? Why wouldn't you tank it? Could have just tanked it, that little bit of damage. Well, it's actually quite a lot of damage. But the minions are here now, which is excellent. The minions are going to take all of that tower damage, and now we are going to take out this tower finally. So once again, the 3 tanky champions still alive and still doing the damage to the tower, and in this case to the inhibitor. And we have to run out right now. Ultimate. Come on, too late, too late. No! Oh, he realized, oh, I don't have to go that way. I can also go to the way, through the path where nobody actually is. So yeah, that worked out. Sivir comes up, and once again she uses the spell shield without the spell being aimed at her. And yeah, that is not the way you play that. So that is exactly why she's doing so badly. And oh, that hit, man. That should have hit. So anyhow, the slow goes down, and are we going to be able to pick up the Zed? No, 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 no. We are, however, just going to march straight in here. We have about 20 seconds left on the Mundo ultimate. And once he gets that back, he can just run into tower range even, so the Nexus tower range, because it doesn't matter. So let's see, can he do this? Can he actually just run in and kill people? It seems that he doesn't want to use his ultimate right now, although he should. Oh, is this too late? No, it's not too late. He is still healing. But yeah, going super low. Of course, using your ultimate costs a significant amount of your health, 20% of your current health. So you do want to normally wait until you're low, but yeah, you also want to just stay high health. In this case, I think he did it correctly. He waited until he took the first hit and then used it afterwards. So it seems that we have 5 stacks on the Ruby Sidestone, which means that she didn't put any wards down yet. But she can have wards out on the map anyway. I mean, nothing to be said for that. Yeah, that was definitely a ward. You can actually see that, of course. And she's going to ward here as well. Yep, there you go. So yeah, currently a little bit in the jungle with Mundo. The blue buffs and red buffs all seem to be up. And I'm not actually sure if the enemy team is even still taking their red and blue buffs. By the way, by this time, getting blue buff as Mundo, so stealing enemy blue buff, is not a big deal. You should really do that, I mean. Because by stealing the enemy blue buff, you get reduced cooldown on your ultimate. Well, on everything, but the ultimate is the only one that really matters. And you can actually do really well with that cooldown reduction. Also on the cleaver, of course. The cleaver, having more of those is great. It's probably the best skill that he has. Although all of his skills are pretty nice. But yeah, the cleaver is the one that actually does percentage damage. And yeah. It doesn't cost too much health. In fact, it's hardly noticeable. I mean, it costs 90 health. Yeah, in the beginning that's a significant amount, but by now, out of 4300 HP, with the amount of regen he has, yeah, it really doesn't matter anymore. And we are going to go in this. Oh my god, big team fight, but only the Cho'Gath was there, and we're spreading out here. For some reason, we should group up on this side and at least get this going. Come on. Get the Tristana. Yeah, the Tristana should melt instantly to that Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is going for the Lulu now, which also should melt instantly. And the other two, yeah, well, Sivir dies. Duh. Big surprise there. Yeah, another double kill here for... oh, another triple kill. Wow. She got 4 out of the 5 kills, and this is exactly what I meant. She is full health. She got protected really nicely there. And yeah, Sivir, dude, you're 4 and 11. You have 0 defensive items, and you're super behind on everything. So how about just getting a defensive item next time? If you go to 0-3, you should really just invest in a defensive item, because you're going to be too far behind to catch up with the, well, unless you're like really good, but then you probably won't go 0-3. Although it still can be, you can be very good at playing Sivir and still go 0-3. But yeah, the thing is that if you just if you go that low, you might want to invest in something a little bit tankier, and this is not going to work out for them. Oh yeah, they're both getting killed. So yeah, it's really a thing at the moment to just try to power down those Nexus turrets and the Nexus, but it really doesn't work most of the time. So Cassiopeia should get some pretty nice AP for now. Yeah, she does have some pretty nice AP. Has the Sarah's Embrace, has the Hourglass, and of course a little bit of tankiness here with the Rod of Ages. But yeah, a little bit of armor, a little bit of HP, and of course the +0 doesn't really count because she had that all game. And for the rest, she doesn't have any defensive items. So yeah, it's going to be hard to stay alive in a team fight. But that's where all of this CC comes in. The CC from this Infected Cleaver, from the entire arsenal of skills on Cho'Gath, and of course from the Leona. They should all just do that. Yeah, the Baron goes down. The Cassiopeia is going to land a nice amount of damage. No! Let me see the fight, you freaking noobs. Yeah, she gets a double kill out of that, and yeah, well, it's a 1 for Baron trait, but unfortunately the 1 is the only one that does some real damage. 20 kills on Cassiopeia, 10 on Cho'Gath, which is pretty nice, but it's mostly due to the ultimate, which she doesn't have up at the moment because she just ate Baron. So yeah, we are going to fight here in a 3 versus 2, and this should be an easy kill, easy enough at least. And there you go. So 3 of them died. The Cassiopeia is of course still dead, but this is going to just be finished here. Not by this Mundo, by the way. Just so we're clear on that, he is not going to kill this. Yeah, he doesn't have enough damage to finish that off. Not with the amount of minions, the amount of pressure that was around him. So yeah, here we go. We are going for it now. And yeah, we are going to finish it off right here, because there's really nothing the enemy can do. There's too much HP on this team to finish that. So yeah, very nicely done. So all in all, some pretty good Mundo play. Few derps, the early jungle death, that was, yeah, I can totally see why. I mean, you forget things all the time. It's just that, well, you have to realize that if you start a camp, you're going to lose some extra health. But yeah, very nice play all together, and definitely some interesting gameplay. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.